Okay. So, because otherwise we'll be here for like hours. Following on, basically, we get to Foodshops calls into Rezzie's stream to essentially debate her, like, treatment on Chuds, and also her treatment generally. So, one of the, like, through lines of all this is Vosh has been kind of handled with kid gloves with a lot of people who are friends with him, who don't want to tread on toes, and Foodshops feels this is unfair. And to be fair to Foodshops, it is. If you are out there calling Vosh a pedophile and being like, fuck Vosh, you should probably be doing, like, the same level to Foodshops. But if you're glazing for Vosh, if you're like, I don't think it was that bad, if you're like Tipster and Keffels, where you're like outright defending him, maybe your treatment of Foodshops was a bit fucking extreme. I don't know.
I know you're not going to actually slur.
No, I do that in my free time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's chai. I love chai.
Anyway,
what are you eating?
Fuck you. Never read on stream again. Unless you're going to do another script read. Fuck you.
The funny thing was, the Discord discussion was pretty civilized before that, and then things turned to shit when the stream started. What? Are we talking about Reddy here? Wait, watch the murder OCD person. They destroy her with facts and logics. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to all of it.
I'm gonna read on stream again. You're gonna get a fucking news switch out. Hello?
Hello.
Alright,
Hi.
you have 5 minutes. What's up?
You have 5 minutes. An hour later.
Okay, so I want to clarify that I was brought in because I was invited in, and
It's Friday. Anybody can call in on Fridays. You don't need to fucking justify it.
No. I'm just I'm just pointing the blame towards somebody. Okay.
Yeah, it's Shy. I know. She already talked about it. Yeah, we already had this discussion like 2 days ago. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, good job. Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I'm in here. Honestly,
What do you want to? Do you want to talk about something?
not much. No.
Okay. Why don't you stop consuming Lolly?
The fuck? It's
And this seems like a good time to say like and subscribe, and also go and follow Evan. Evan's doing a playthrough of Kenshin. It's actually quite good. Go and follow Evan.
not harming anybody.
I mean, yeah, but
Okay.
you don't like.
It makes me feel good.
Yeah, but you don't. Well, you say it doesn't make you feel good. You say that you also don't like it. So I understand, like, these aren't mutually exclusive, right? Like, in terms of like what it is. But
Hey, Nerdy, how you doing?
But,
What-
you know,
like,
part
when
of
you
me also going to therapy for it is also like me not having that anxiety anymore. What was plaguing me was that anxiety. I got rid of the anxiety.
Like,
Da-da-da.
Hold on. Fuck. So I haven't pre-watched this. What did she just say?
why don't you stop consuming Lolly?
The fuck? It's not harming anybody.
I mean, yeah, but
I don't
you
care.
don't. You don't
It
like.
makes me feel good.
Yeah, but you don't. Well, you say it doesn't make you feel good. You say that you also don't like it. So I understand, like, these aren't mutually exclusive, right? Like, in terms of like what it is, but
Yeah,
like,
but
what-
you know,
like,
part
when
of
you
me
s-
also going to therapy for it is also like me not having that anxiety anymore. What was plaguing me was that anxiety. I got rid of the anxiety.
like
Da-da-da.
you're just comfortable with doing it then.
Yep.
Your entire argument through fucking all of this has been your consumption of Lollycon was based around your POCD of your fear of being a pedophile. Your argument now is you went to therapy, the therapy cured your POCD, you're now comfortable watching Lollycon. Okay, so you're a fucking pedophile then. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, look, fucking insane. No, fuck it. I don't. So you're admitting to viewing Lollycon, that you're fine with it, that the POCD was a separate fucking red herring that doesn't actually matter, and a therapist apparently cured you to the extent that you're now fine with being a pedo? Wait, fucking what? I'm sorry, am I on the right... Is this the right fucking planet? I'm gonna fucking neck myself. What nonsense! Oh yeah, no, this has been fine, guys. I've worked really hard for people to take me seriously in the space. I want to make sure that I'm a content creator that in years can be respected. It's just good with watching it. You're retarded. That's retarded. You're a fucking idiot. I had no idea it was this bad. Holy shit. Oh fuck, we're gonna come to the cope stream. Are call-ins allowed? I might do call-ins later, but I do need to get through this. I have this and another stream to go through. We gotta power through. Nonsense. Jesus fucking Christ, Jenny. I'm actually fucking. There's this thing with food shops. Again, it's the same as the Ross thing. Nobody cares about me. Why doesn't anybody care? Nobody cares about you because you're a fucking degenerate who's constantly saying things as jokes of you wrapping your arms around a 12-year-old, and now you're just saying that you like Lollycon. Of course no one gives a shit. What's wrong with you? Have some shame. Have some fucking shame. What is it like? Look, not everyone, but most people watch pornography. The difference is that most people aren't out there shouting about how they're fine with it. There's this intrinsic thing in you that goes, hey, maybe I shouldn't talk to people openly about this and make it my fucking personality trait, you degenerate freak. What are you doing? Resi's face. Where'd you go from there?
Hard argument.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can have hard arguments about this, but like, okay, all right, so,
yeah, you find it icky and disgusting. You have a part of your brain that wants to protect kids, and I know how optically bad it is. I know people will dissociate.
No, that's not the problems. That's not the problems I have with this. It's the fact that you talk about this with a very callous disregard that causes, I don't know, a lot of stress for people, especially as a public broadcaster.
Resi, please don't refer to any of us as public broadcasters, buddy, please. Come on.
I don't talk about it unless I'm commentating on it or anything like that, or I'm joining a panel whose topic is like directly related to it. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like I don't bring it up out of nowhere and I go like, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna talk about Lolly today. Like I just don't do that. What the fuck? Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So okay, so do you think that like you're over engaging with like the current
sofa? Yay! Save me.
Discourse then, or no?
I'd like to cut you off really quick. It does harm someone, right? It harms you at the very least. Correct? It harms your social prospects. It harms
No. Hold on. I kind of changed my mindset about this. I think that I was so intent on chasing after like preservation of bridges after I got over like the initial November thing that I was like stressing myself out. I think part of the reason that I left myself open to WIC in the first place was because
I don't give a fuck about any of those people, right? I don't give a fuck about any of those people.
No, but I'm explaining my mindset, right? Like that's the whole point, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that it does hurt you at the very least, because it has negative impacts, repercussions on your personal life, your social life, your job prospects within not only this space, but I'm sure like more generally. I just don't understand how you don't get that.
I totally get it, but for me, it's more like, you know, I weigh the pros and cons and I go with it. It is what it is.
Okay, firstly, you're somebody who shouldn't be allowed to make their own decisions, food shops. I don't know if you have a carer, but you fucking should, okay? Preferably in some sort of institution where you don't have access to the fucking internet. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, it harms you. It harms you. People who would have supported you or been your friends are going to fucking abandon you. People who are going to want to use your platform for very particular things are going to take advantage of you. If you are flip-flopping on this, because, and let's be clear about this, the reason that she's flip-flopping on this is because she's had this win with WIC and she thinks she has enough clout capital to flip-flop on it. That's why. It's because Food Shop's brain doesn't fucking work. It's because she thinks, hey, once I've got clout, everyone will come and watch me and I'll become a big successful streamer. People, like, a fair amount of her regular audience, from what I can tell, are watching her to laugh at her. She's got a little hate community and a little cope community. But most people who were around have just slowly started to fucking give up and fuck off. Because there's a self-preservation thing in your head that goes off.
I don't feel horrible,
right.
like
I have nothing else to say.
especially with this subject anymore. Yeah. So as I was saying, right? The thing is, like, I can totally get people's concern about it, especially around the optics and especially around like connections on that front and etc. Right? But you know, it's
Also, Lamal, the fuck sulfur is a female.
Something I weigh for, and I go, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead with it, because here's the thing, right? For example, why would anybody climb Mount Everest? Chances are you're gonna fucking die, right? But the thing is that, you know, someone's gonna go and climb Mount Everest anyway. Chances are, you know, if you die from climbing Mount Everest, you're never gonna get a job again anyway, right? The thing is I guess the analogy I'm making here is more like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I hate office work. I'm gonna be in this.
She gets one view from 20 people in Spicy Group watching her just to hate lol. This happened with Will in his channel, by the way. I informed Will in his channel that his last video got, oh god, it's like, at the time it had like 120 views. Bearing in mind that his previous had 20,000. His video got 120 views, but had been viewed thousands of times through other people's streams, through group VCs, and none of those views were going to him because it was people who didn't want to give him the views. They were like, let's laugh at him, but do we really want to go and support his channel? No. That's not a good way to be a content creator. You'll get your fucking name out there, but you won't, like, have any longevity. How is Foodshops going to survive other than government handouts at this point? Is she a trust fund kid? I don't fucking know, but... Fuck. Okay, hold on.
Climbing Mount Everest, you're never gonna get a job again anyway, right? The thing is I guess the analogy I'm making here is more like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I hate office work. I'm gonna be in this space. And I changed my mindset enough to not be as pained by this as I am. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest, I'm not affected at all now. In terms of like
oh yeah, no, this is going well for you. I can see that you're absolutely fucking mentally stable. GG, well done. IGN 10 out of 10 would lolly again.
English, yeah.
But, do you think you're porn sick? Yeah. Like, do you think that like there is a necessity of?
No. Let me clarify. So I jerk off once every 2 days. Accept it as it is. I know it's weird, but I'm only bringing it up just to clarify.
That's fine.
Stardust has seen my goon stash. I have sent her 3 links. And she says that, yeah, no, Foodshops is not a pedophile.
Okay. 2 things. Firstly, that's not fucking true. Foodshops has an OnlyFans. I know this information is upsetting, and I know the fact that Foodshops has a goon Twitter as information is upsetting. I know it's upsetting because I am upset by it, okay? Secondly, this Stardust point. I rarely defend my partner, but this is a really similar thing to what Foodshops did with Jenny. And I hadn't heard this. As Star has said before, we don't really talk about things, but I saw this bit. And I actually went and asked Star. And firstly, Star's already talked to her. She doesn't like being used as a defense. This is what Foodshops did with Jenny. I've talked to Jenny Matrix about this. It's fine. Jenny wasn't fine with this. Jenny didn't know and burnt the bridge with Foodshops immediately. And I quote said, "Never contact me again, you freak." Okay? Star has seen, like, I think a couple of things that Foodshops sent her, and in her opinion, doesn't know this content well enough to say whether it's fucking lolly. It's a tiny fucking fragment. She's got no idea what Foodshops has got, and did not say that, like, and she's not saying that Foodshops doesn't look at lolly. That's just not fucking true. Using my girlfriend, who has at least some credibility around you, as a shield is an incredibly fucking shitty thing to do. Fuck you. This is why your bridges burn, because you fuck people over. You are a liability. Aside from being a fucking nonce, you are a liability. You are a liability to anyone who knows you or tries to help you. Okay? 3 curated links aren't going to be an accurate representation. It was a joke as well, by the way. I want to reference this. Star said it as a joke, and Foodshops was like, oh, there you go. And Star kind of just like, it's a meme. Obviously, I cannot emphasize enough how fucked up it would be if, like, she sent her entire fucking goon folder, and that's not what happened. And I just want to dispel this thing, because I did go and ask.
Like, here's the thing, is that, yeah, I'm
fucking
not
freak.
I'm not a fucking porn sick motherfucker. I'm just not.
Okay, well, you know, like, I'm asking this because, like, it's more like, did you start with lolly, or has lolly become an increase, like, over time? Or
That's an interesting question, because here's the thing, is that I can't give you an answer because I don't remember. The reason is because it's...
The worst revelation in this convo comes from Rezi, actually. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen past this point. I think this is where I watched up to.
It's like asking you, okay, when were you into domination and submission? You know what I mean? It's like asking somebody, okay, when were you into, this fetish and this king? No one can answer. Right?
I mean, I can. I absolutely can. Like, I had this one girlfriend who was really into, like, BDSM stuff and was like, hey, I want you to try this stuff. 21. Actually, it was exactly when I started getting into that. Got into poly
so
when I was 30.
Remember, but I can't. Okay, so I mean, that's what it is.
Cross-dressing was like 27, 28, because of a person I was with.
Okay, I get the point. But I'm saying that I cannot point out a specific point, because right now I think what you're trying to imply is that I am kind of like slowly building up until such an extreme fetish, right? But it's like some people...
Well, I'm asking if it is like something that you built up as a fetish, or if this was just something that has always been
there. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I just don't care.
Oh my god. Okay, again, saying it's something that's always been there makes you sound like a fucking pedophile. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Jesus Christ.
For me, it's just like...
Who the fuck even has a goon stash? I cannot... What is going on with these motherfuckers and saving their pornography to their computer? What's wrong with you people? Stop it. Stop being fucking weird. Just be normal. How have you made porn even weirder, you freaks?
Why?
Okay, his cat looks ominous in the background. He is ominous, but he's also a very good boy.
For me, it's like, I don't care about asking these questions, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's more about, if I know that I'm not going to harm anybody, and if I know that the only part I have to solve is me being happy in life, then I'll just try to aim for being happy in life and not harming anybody. And, with both of these conditions being satisfied, I'm fine with life.
Okay. And yeah, it's good that you're not harming people. I will give you that credit.
That's literally never gonna happen. I don't know why people keep implying it. I think it's disgusting that people keep implying it, but just mainly because, like...
Beckett is new to the internet. I'm not new to the internet. I just feel like these motherfuckers don't know how to use it properly. That's all. Okay? Fucking hell. Yeah, back in the day, before broadband, you had to save shit. Yes, I know, I'm with you, but we're not back in the day. Listen, if you're more boomer than me about this shit, you're fucking up. Sorry.
Anybody in real life, and people who know me in detail will know that I'm literally like a big softie.
It gets taken down due to DMCA.
Like literally, like I can't hurt shit.
Your favorite porn video gets DMCA. That's that. Okay, yeah, you know what? That would actually be unfortunate.
I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I don't know how much.
Twitter bookmarks. There you go. Yeah, just like, bookmarks and shit like a normal person.
Of course.
Yes, I know the optics. People look at it and then they go like...
Hold on. Actually, this is funny, because I've heard lots of conversations about bookmarks recently. Where are my bookmarks? I thought I'd show you. I thought it'd be funny to show what my bookmarks are, okay? Do you want to see my bookmarks? We'll do that. I'll show you my bookmarks. These are my bookmarks. Okay? This is the sordid weird shit I'm into. It's all art stuff, and me wishing that I was good at art and making things. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's just fucking art stuff. I'm such a fucking loser. It's somehow sadder. It's somehow sadder. Right, okay. It's so many are one from one particular artist as well, where it's just like, he's really good and I really want to be him, okay? Not a single crab, true. So you goon to art. No, I bookmark art things because I look at them and I'm like, oh, I could try that technique, and then I do, and it's bad.
You're a walking red flag. Okay, so you have to kind of justify you're not going to be harming anybody in the spaces. So I'll ask these people this: if you feel like I'm harming anybody, then produce evidence. Produce evidence that I am DMing a minor, that I am going after somebody and sex pestering somebody.
Produced a different.
Evidence is on.
I have produced a different type of evidence by saying
yeah, circumstantial
that
evidence by linking a lot of lies together that produces a lot of red flags. No, I get it.
Stop.
I get it.
You're missing the point.
But,
I said earlier.
I know what you're gonna say though. Yeah.
What am I gonna say? Go ahead.
Because what you're saying is that the different kinds of evidence is everything that you've been saying online.
So you want to be an artist, I see, a lot like Vosh. Listen, if you're going to compare me to anyone, compare me to a truly terrible artist and call me Hitler. Just do it. Just do it. We all know where this is heading in the long term.
And people are able to find a reasonable enough link, because the
At least I'm honest.
with enough red flags, you can kind of draw like kind of intuition where you go,
Why did the genocide happen, Beckett? They rejected my weird fucking artwork.
you know what, this guy is sus enough to actually be X or Y, right? However, I would argue that with that, I provided enough substantial, like, kind of explanations for each of these kind of circumstances. And if you don't see these explanations, then you're just choosing to ignore them. And that is a problem in of itself for you, right?
So
if that makes sense.
That wasn't what I was going to say. I said that you treat this issue with callous disregard. All right, without like levels of nuance, while demanding a level of nuance for your own arguments. And that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with that because of the fact that it seems like...
I want to refute that. Wait, I want to refute that. One point at a time, please. So for the callous disregard, I don't think I'm regarding like what I'm doing now with callous disregard whatsoever. Also, like in the past, I'm definitely like throwing around willy-nilly and whatever the fuck, right? But with this particular subject, I would say that
Sulfur re-enters the chat.
Go into a lot of nuance, especially with this issue. And part of the issue with that WIC panel was that they didn't go into enough nuance. Does that make sense?
No, the issue. No. That's not the issue with the WIC panel. Even the issue with the WIC panel is that WIC went ahead, said, "I have this deigned way to describe what fairness is," and then is trying to walk away from that. No, that's the.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I want to be really clear. I'm going to throw some shade at Sulfur here, okay? And Sulfur knows that I really like her. We got on very well. She is a friend. And I've said this to her privately as well. The people in Foodshops communities who wanted her to want her to read fucking theory and stuff, you guys are idiots. You guys are actually idiots. Do you see this fucking person? This is the person you wanted to read far-right theory on stream. Do you not, like, that was fucking wild. It was just, like, it's obviously, like, a bad fucking idea, and it was never going to work. She is not engaged enough. She's not there enough. There is something fucking missing about this chick, and you wanted her to read Mein Kampf. I don't know what to fucking tell you, but that was never going to work. You guys were fucking coping, okay? And I just want to say that I'm just being consistent. I'm saying publicly what I will say privately, as fucking always.
Major fucking issue here with WIC as a large...
Hey, Fairy, how you doing?
The WIC panel, all right? But I'm just
saying, well, that's fine. Then, like, no one... But I think more people give a shit about my issue with the WIC panel than about your issue with the WIC panel on this, right?
No. Just be totally honest. There's no way where I can actually talk about the subject in a way where it satisfies you just because...
Yes, because A, you're retarded, and no one wants to have a fucking conversation about Lollycon, you howling fucking retard! How is this difficult? Like, I feel like you need to be medicated, put in a room with flashing fucking lights in your eyes, then this is like a phrase repeated over and over and over again. Nobody cares what you think. 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 Until you walk away from the room going, oh, nobody cares what I think. Nobody cares what I think. And then we can get on with our fucking lives.
Of everything that I've said before, and you will not accept...
Correct.
No, I do not care. I literally do not care. I'll keep talking about it, and it is what it is.
You literally just said that you don't want to talk about it, and that you're not bringing it up.
No, now it's a 2v1. Now it's a 2v1.
No, okay. Nobody wants to hear, like, Foodshops' opinions on this. People want to laugh at Foodshops. Like, let's be ultra clear about this. There is no argument Foodshops can make about, like, accepting Lollycon. Lonerbox probably could. Like, if you go back and actually watch that full Chud panel, you can see Lonerbox making strong arguments that are probably the best, like, defense arguments I've heard in years, actually. They are really solid. but Lonabox is a highly respected, charismatic, intelligent speaker who can pick apart a subject very, very effectively. Foodshops is not that person. People just want to laugh at Foodshops. I am not here because I could be persuaded by anything Foodshops says. Foodshops is a fucking freak. This is a freak show. Anybody who's making themselves feel better, we're just intellectualizing the fucking argument. This isn't a stream for you. We're here to laugh at a retard. That's it. welcome to my content.
Yeah, Sulfur, please. Okay. I'll bring you in, but I've got this. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll explain things from my perspective. Okay. Sure. So basically, I own up to everything that I did, obviously, and I also don't stand by a lot of the irresponsible shit I did before. But nobody will accept that explanation. So fine, I'll prove it through action, right? So I think.
No, you don't. You said that wrapping yourself around a 12-year-old was a joke. Nothing about your subsequent actions suggests that that thing you said is a joke. It suggests that you were fucking serious. When you looked at the screen, and bearing in mind that you keep saying you have a compulsive OCD where you have to tell the truth, where you stared at the screen and called yourself a pedophile, it suggests that you're a pedophile. Stop fucking talking about it.
I think that through action, right, up until now, especially after I say I no longer stand by the way I phrase things or the irresponsible way I phrase things, I think I've been talking about it in a way better manner. And anybody who has been watching me will tell you that. But I can tell that I'm not being watched. Okay, it is what it is.
Okay. So you can say people aren't watching you, which
say you finally understand Queeman. I don't finally understand Queeman. I've always understood Queeman. Are you kidding me? Okay, I want to be really clear, because some people are going to watch me because Queeman is nice about me. And they're going to be like, well, why is Beckett nice to Queeman? He hates Stardust. Surely Beckett should hate him. Through all the shit that has happened, I have always been accused of being neutral or too nice to Queeman. Every fucking time anything with him comes up. Because I've always fundamentally understood that Queeman is there to laugh at shit. It's why I find it very, very hard to get angry at him. Because I get him. That's the core of it. I do the same shit.
Fair, but you've also said
specific examples.
You've said during this conversation, okay, that you're not going to bring it up, and that it seems like you have an aversion to talking about it. Generally
let's
speaking.
Be very clear.
Is that right?
You brought it up first, and you basically said, "Why can't you just stop chatting out to Lolly?"
Yes, during this.
You defended Foodshops, I meant? Did I defend? I never defended Foodshops. I've never defended Foodshops. I have never defended Foodshops ever. I cut ties with Foodshops when all this happened. Didn't go on any of her stuff. The most I did with Foodshops wasn't cover her. That was it. That was all I did for Foodshops. And to be clear, when Foodshops came on my stream ages ago and said, oh, I have some takes about Lolly, I didn't know what those takes were, by the way. I just said, you probably don't want to say anything outrageous in front of my audience because we will rip into you. Because there's no way that conversation is going to go well for you. Which is exactly what I've done, basically. Hey, Resi.
Yes, during this conversation, correct. But during this conversation, you said that you generally wouldn't bring it up on your own. So are you only bringing it up as a reaction to other things?
Typically, yes.
Okay. So
I'm no longer instigating whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure you're not at all?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I am only pushing back strongly because I will, that's something I have to push back on. Fuck, I would never defend someone like this.
If you're gonna
I'm asking this because I'm trying to just be if you're saying you're not, I'm trying to think this through. You're saying you're not insinuating.
You should have prepared, man.
You should have prepared. I do rando fucking call-ins on Friday. What the fuck do you mean?
Sure, but hold on. But you're the one who brought up the subject. So let's be honest. It's not.
Yes, because I'm asking you questions. I'm not even trying to fucking hang you right now. I'm asking you questions to understand what your fucking modus is, as well as explain. No, because you were framing the questions I was going to ask before I asked them, and then I asked you a different question.
Hannah, proof. She went on Chuds today to participate in a lolly convo. Yes. Yes, because she's like, this is how I get clout. This is, like, when the Keffel stuff was happening, she cried about it later, but she was like, oh, can't you see this is good for me? Keffel's is watched by thousands of people, and here she is calling me a fucking pedophile. This is so good for me. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Beckett defended Foodshops on Now Recording and was like, yeah, they're actually really cool because they like short round in Indiana Jones. I never said that. Release the full call, Matt. You cunt. I'm kidding. I love Matt.
Question. You realize that happened during this conversation, right?
Wait, can you repeat that?
I'm actually more offended than Matt Pitt would claim that I defended Short Round in Indiana Jones, the worst character in Indiana Jones. What are you doing to me, buddy?
Said, this is what you're going to ask as a question. That wasn't, I let you go ahead, and I was like, what do you think I'm going to ask? I then went ahead and talked about your way of engaging with this, which, yes,
because
you
I
have
know
this.
How you talk, okay? That's why.
You know how I talk? Well, you know how, yes, you know how I talk, but obviously not well enough to know the question I was going to ask you. When you said that you knew the question I was going to ask, I did ask the question. I am using this.
Ask again.
I don't need to.
Okay,
because,
ask it again.
No, you answered it before. What do you mean? You answered it.
Love Lolly Jones. Jesus Christ, Matt. I share Leonardbox's view. It's gross and off-putting, and I don't like people who are open about that shit around me, but I'd rather people watch Lolly than abuse children. Sure. Like, the hypothetical's really uncomfortable, because the ideal is that neither exist. I think that was said on the panel. I think Chud said that, actually. Like, again, like, there's this thing in Twitch poll of posing these hypotheticals, and then it becomes this black and white, there were only really two choices, because you're trying to whittle down the argument. But no one really uses the hypotheticals like that. They use them as wins. Oh, you agreed to the hypothetical, therefore I win the argument. That's not how... You can't move someone else's goalposts and then claim they've conceded. It's just a bullshit debate tactic.
Before, I'm trying to say, I'm asking you fucking questions to understand what what is going on with this, because I think that there is some value I can grip from that. And also because I was confused about the one thing on Chud thing.
Ask the question. Do it. Just do it.
Give me 1 second.
Hannah, I invited her on. Just so you know, it's Chai. I did that. That was me. Don't say she wasn't invited. I did it.
Okay.
Also, for the record, you have to understand I'm a little heated because I just came off of a panel where like it was literally the entire commentary. Half of the commentary community.
Wait.
It was fucking one person from commentary. One. It was Nick. Nick was the only actual commentary community person on that fucking panel.
Did you do another panel on it?
No, like that was what I was talking about. The Chud panel.
The Chud panel? Half of commentary? That was like Queen and a bunch of fucking retards.
Are they not a bunch of commentators?
Yes, she did.
Sofa, yeah. Just coming on and like being like, yeah, she got invited. Guys, come on.
What?
But the Chud Logics panel, did you not see
I know that, but that happened like 2-3 hours ago at this point.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's 2 or 3
Did you just
hours
fucking
ago,
memory hole, like, the last 2-3 hours or what? Because,
wait,
like...
what do you mean?
Anyway,
because
this
is
is...
coming
whatever.
down from a high from that point, right? If that makes sense, right? Does that make sense?
No,
or
because it's 3 hours...
Foodshops could be played by Abed from Community. Jesus fucking Christ. In the anime, Jesus fucking Christ. Stop
later.
it.
How are you still coming down from a high for this point?
Why are you debating my feelings? What the fuck?
Because I'm like watching too much Tom shit. Anyways, so here's the thing. Right now, you're conflating this topic with things like climbing a mountain, right? Right? Like, you're conflating this.
Which
and you're not
which aspect of that am I comparing it to?
You literally said, oh, well, you're going to climb a mountain and you're going to die.
Insurmountable task in which you understand the dangers, but you do it anyway.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What is the
Yeah, but if you reach the top of Everest, firstly, you can come down from the top of Everest and live the rest of your fucking life like a normal human being. Sure, you'll turn into one of those people that always talks about how you climbed Everest at parties, and people will fucking hate you, but you can do that. Secondly, some of those people you talk to at parties will be impressed. Being one of these people who talks about Lollycon and somehow normalize the conversation is not going to be an achievement that anybody wants to have. Nobody's going to be like, oh, well, that was impressive. They're going to be like, wow, you're a fucking retard. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Rezi has streamed on Kick in cow lingerie. It's not surprising he's into cross-dressing. Yeah, I mean, fuck, didn't we all know this about Rezi? Do I just spend too much time talking to Rezi?
Utility value on the other side of that is entertainment in both cases, right?
No,
Rezi's a darling. Go follow Rezi.
Knows about it. Why do mountaineers still climb a mountain?
Because of self-entertainment.
Great. So you understand, right?
Yes. Self-entertainment that is of a fully consensual nature, even in a
fully consensual nature.
Even within a non-virtual. Yeah, but even in a non-virtualized nature, right? There is a difference here, right?
Beckett going to the wrong parties, clearly, that's hurtful. I never get invited to parties, let's be honest. Okay, I don't get this argument. The reason people climb... Oh, fuck, I can't believe I'm engaging in this, but the reason people climb Everest is a sense of achievement. It is, like, to get certain adrenaline rushes out of it. Now, if Foodshops wants to make the argument that she's getting an adrenaline rush out of everyone calling her a fucking pedophile, that's fine, but Foodshops then can't complain when people call her a pedophile. Like, so is this fine now? Is Foodshops fine if we come to Foodshops and say, hey, you're a fucking pedo? Is that cool? Is that good? Was this what you wanted? This is the Tom thing. Oh, I wanted them to debate me, guys. I wanted to have the conversation. Let me have the conversation with them. Okay, Foodshops, let's have the conversation. Your obsession with Lollycon, and you've admitted that your therapist has apparently made you more of a pedophile, and you're a nonce. Congratulations. You are 2/3 up the way up Lolly Mountain. You're nearing the top. When you get to the top, the FBI search your hard drives and you go to prison, okay? Whether you keep climbing or not is completely up to you, bitch. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
What are you saying? Be playing, please.
Okay.
Retard.
Give me a moment.
Please don't go on this philosophical.
There was no therapist, true.
It's very boring.
I'm not going.
Okay.
I am boring. You know who I am.
No, you're not boring, but your philosophical spiels are, okay? And nobody from your audience will tell it to your face, but I will.
They tell me it on a daily basis, so I don't know what you
They should do it more.
Hold on, what did she say? I think my brain's breaking.
Don't go on this philosophical spiel.
I'm not
it's
going
very
to.
boring.
I'm not going.
Okay.
I am boring. You know who I am.
No, you're not boring, but your philosophical spiels are, okay? And nobody from your audience will tell it to your face, but I will.
Thank you, Foodshops. Thank you for being a content guide for the rest of us. That's right, Foodshops. Content guru. Somebody who can't shut the fuck up about their apparent attraction to children is telling Rezi what's interesting and what's not to an audience. Foodshops, you constantly talk about Lollycon and are possibly one of the biggest, probably the biggest lolcow currently in Twitch poll, and your streams still only attract about 38 people concurrently generally. Half of those people fucking hate you and are just like watching you to A-log you. And you want to give like content advice to other people? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Rezi's community likes Rezi. I mean, I actually did... Okay, so I heard this from the conversation, that she is just kind of a condescending bitch through the entire thing.
They tell
Beckett, I can fix her. John, you are welcome to fucking try, buddy.
Tell me it on a daily basis, so I don't know what you
They should do it more. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Paige, how you doing?
I'm not like as much of a drama farmer as a lot of people. Okay.
I like his philosophical lessons too, Fairy. Yeah, I stand Rezi in his philosophical bullshit.
Begin with.
Okay.
So here is the fundamental difference, right? If you were comparing the climbing of the mountain, you would have to compare to Lolly. You would have to compare virtually climbing a mountain in VR to what Lolly is, right? Climbing the mountain. Why not?
Okay, so you misunderstand. You're confused. So I'll correct that for you. So when I am saying, especially when going about the lolly topic online, I'm not talking about literally consuming lolly. I'm talking about lolly online.
You're too old for Foodshops. True. Banger.
But you are
Absolute fucking banger.
Place a platform. What?
Yeah, but you are also consuming lolly, right?
Well, yeah, but that's completely separate, right?
Well, yeah, okay, but here's the thing. One of the reasons why people are calling you uncareful is that people are calling you uncareful because you're not taking the time to make these statements in a way to communicate.
Like what statements? What statements? Be plain. Be plain. Just say it outright. Don't waffle. Yeah.
Okay. So, you're moving around. It seems like you don't actually have a very consistent view on what it is you're trying to say. Right?
Okay, what would you say that one thing I was trying to say, but another, I say something different?
I'm saying that, like,
give an example.
I'm saying that...
No, give an example. No, I will place you on the spot. Give an example. You're making a claim. Provide some evidence.
Okay. So my claim is...
You writing notes? I love Rezzy.
No. You already stated your claim.
No,
What is your supporting evidence?
Okay, so you are causing harm because of the way you engage with this topic.
Rezzy, turn TTS off, please, buddy. I'm begging you. I will pay you money to turn it off. I'll pay you a monthly stipend.
Examples. So when we had that first conversation where you talked about this, the callous disregard causes some people who are in my audience who have been exploited as children to have a lot of stress and frustrations that I spent the entire night kind of talking to people about to, like, one, validate them, two, make sure that they're taken care of. All right. And that is the harm that you're causing when you're engaging with the topic.
That's your audience. You don't need to engage with me. Like, what the fuck? Remember, you got to disassociate with me. Like, why the fuck do you need to, like, expose your audience to my content when you know that my content triggers them? It's like if a PTSD war veteran, like, who streamed, exposed his audience, who is typically like him, to, like, huge war games, like Battlefield or something like that. It's something along the lines of that. Like, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
This is incredibly painful.
Yeah, well, I think that there's, like, a place in the world where you can shoot somebody. I don't think that there's a place in the world where you can, like, you know...
No.
Do the rest of it.
You are making a wrong conflation. Because what I'm talking about is audience and trigger. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Specifically in that context. Do not move the post, okay? So what I'm saying is that, for example, a trigger is...
Foodshops has been... Okay, cool. Yeah, I know.
Lolly,
I know.
Right? And then the audience effect.
No, the trigger isn't lolly. No, you're wrong.
Right?
You're actually
how you doing?
wrong.
Okay,
this
so
is
maybe I misunderstood.
this is like
point.
So what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the last point because, like, the reason why I think you're wrong about this is that I consistently am saying the lolly isn't the issue. It's the way you're engaging with it. You're moving away from that.
Okay, so you're just repeating the claim, but we're supporting evidence once again. And I'm not like debate broing you. I'm just saying, like, where's the fucking evidence? That's it.
I don't get this. Am I fucking crazy? Foodshops. Okay. Genuine question. Am I missing something? Because this conversation is incredibly frustrating. Foodshops, you understand that this has hurt you. Your constant arguments is, well, your argument at the moment is, well, I don't need to care about the bridges. I don't need to care about the bridge burning. That was a mistake. Firstly, it's not. Your most entertaining content is not you. It's just not. Like, the most entertaining content to make around you is laughing at you. That is true. But to watch you, what's entertaining, like, actually, like, beyond you being a fucking freak, is like when people come on. You are essentially a Nexus channel. You're somebody people call into. You just sat there talking about something or analyzing something is fucking brain rot. It's bad content. You're not entertaining on your own. You're just not. So when you burn bridges, you're fucking yourself. because you need other people. When you were doing panels, when you had everyone on, you seemed to understand this. You were like, I'm going to have Loner Box on, I'm going to have Sunday on, I'm going to try and get Destiny on, we're going to talk about Israel and Palestine, we're going to do politics. You're currently sat there, dying on fucking Lolly Hill, and you're like, yeah, this is fine, this is what I chose. It's not what you chose. It's what you retardedly and almost, like, if you were, like, drunk, this is the sort of thing you'd stumble into. It's like, what's wrong with this bitch? The levels of delusion, and it does feed into the fact that she is LARPing. Right now, she's on a high. I've got the win, therefore I can LARP as big streamer. I can go on Rezi's stream and tell him how to behave, how to interact with his audience. And you just come off looking like an utter cunt.
You're making a big claim here.
Am I?
Yes, you are basically roasting my coverage of the lolly subject, yeah. For me, that's kind of insulting, like the way I kind of do content creation in general. I don't like that.
The way you do content creation in general is bad. You are not good at this. You're just not.
You find it insulting?
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, of course, because I think I do it in a good way. But Reservoir does not. So obviously I find it insulting. Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? You're not doing it in a safe, good environment, period. But what I'm hearing from you in this call is that you don't care, that you're going to belligerently continue to engage with the subject matter out of some kind of ridiculous, like, is this vengeance? Like, I don't fucking get it.
Wrong. Okay. If you think I'm doing that, then please explain how.
First,
because
which
you keep repeating the claim. Why?
Which part?
Okay.
The vengeance bit, or the fact that you're engaging as a layperson in a subject matter that should not be engaged with by people who aren't within the field of forensic psychology or doing some kind of like actual criminology work, right? Because it's detrimental.
We're fucking live streamers, Sofer. All right. Do you think that
and I'm saying this is the one subject matter that you don't.
We are like that. We're experts in Israel and Palestine. Listen, we have to be experts to talk about it.
No,
anybody who is talking about Israel Palestine without a fucking background in this shit and is trying to like put themselves forward as like a serious voice. Listen, there are a couple of people you can probably listen to in the space about geopolitics. A handful, at best. Most people you can't trust them. Foodshops is not somebody who should be talking about this stuff because she's actually more retarded than most people are. I wouldn't trust Foodshops to explain to me how to light a barbecue. Okay, let alone break down the psychological implications of what viewing drawn child pornography. This fucking freak, I apologize. Thank you, Sulfur. Can you please listen? And again, I'm saying this, you and I are friends, we chat, and please stop. Please. I'm begging you, okay?
I'm saying that this has an actual negative harm to people that are listening.
Okay, cool. So
this has a negative harm to the field of research that we desperately need in order to protect future children and young people fucking across the board. No, I am virtue signaling. I am telling you that what you're doing is wrong. I am telling you that what you're doing is harmful.
Signaling. It's like when we talk about like...
Oh my god, I can't believe you're virtue signaling over pedophilia. Yeah, bitch. Fucking what? Like, there were very few, like, this is like the Femoys thing. Femoys did this. I can't believe all these people are virtue signaling about the fact that there's a load of Lollycon and racism in my Discord server. Don't these people have anything better to do? Bitch, you want to debate people and everything, and you're apparently a leftist. Fuck off. Fuck off, you retard. Yes, on this topic, you can occasionally soy out. Don't do what fucking fake Beckett did, but this is a reasonable thing of, what you're doing causes harm. Normalizing this shit causes harm. Like, the conversation around virtuous pedophiles, maps, Lollycon, normalizing this does harm. You are just fucking wrong.
True crime,
bitch,
right?
What of it?
People consume true crime.
And if it was somehow an issue, if it was somehow the issue that fucking talking about Ted Bundy all of a sudden would mean that young men were running around and raping little girls and cutting off their fucking heads?
That is what you're implying.
Okay, we also understand that, like, red pill causes harm, right? Fake Beckett was right. Fake Beckett was incredibly soy and overly gay and needed to shut the fuck up. But he's not wrong in the fact that some of these conversations are fucking a bit retarded to have. Like, he's not from Twitch poll, and it was a look into the mess that this fucking group is. But yeah, he's not necessarily wrong. Like, and again, we understand that red pill causes harm. Incel stuff causes harm. It drives people down certain pipelines. Alt-right stuff and far-right stuff, dissident right stuff, can cause harm. Far-left stuff causes harm. If you are constantly consuming content telling you capitalism is evil and the root of all evil and we need to burn the rich, and hey, if your parents are sat in the other room, maybe check in on them and whether they like communism, and, you know, if they don't, prepare them for the revolution. Like, shit like this causes harm. It fucks with people's heads. QAnon fucks with people's heads. You cannot discuss this stuff or almost dispassionately and assume it has no implications. And with Lollycon particularly, virtuous pedophilia and maps, the people who are interacting with those conversations are people who have a vested interest in normalizing this shit, because, and I cannot stress this enough, they want to abuse children. Now, you're all soy, support the content? No, you can, yeah, look, I'm with you. Support the content.
Sulfur, that is literally what you're implying.
And which part do you have an issue with? Because
Okay,
I'm telling you, as the person
can I finish?
in a position of authority, and your response was, "Oh,
Can I finish?
no."
Wait, let me finish. Okay, all right. So what I'm saying is that how is this any different from somebody who is talking about true crime, especially on their platform, when they are, let's just say they are an ex-convict.
Do you
okay?
understand
They're
the?
ex-convict who
Do you
came out of
understand
prison and they're talking
stigma?
about true crime.
Do you understand stigma?
Yeah, of course I understand stigma. Yeah.
No. Do you understand stigma? Actually,
Yeah, what
do
does that mean? I said I understand stigma. You asked me a question, so I said yes.
yeah. I want you to quantify in some way that you understand. Qualify it. I don't give a fuck. Choose one. Can you
Look, Sulfur, I think it's fine that you're tilted. I really do. I think that you try too hard, and my criticisms around you are trying to get her to normalize. The problem is, Foodshops is, again, a liability, and there's nothing you can do with Foodshops that's going to make her understand that what she is doing is a fucking problem, okay? That's it. You're fighting a battle that you can't win. And, like, with the comment, just to address the comment earlier of, yeah, don't be soy, embrace the content. I agree massively. This is why I like laughing at furries and freaks. Because I'd rather laugh at the furries and freaks and treat them like the fucking jokes that they are than kind of sit here and go, oh my god, this is so terrible. But, yeah, fucking Foodshops, for her part, is a freak. She's somebody who shouldn't, like... What's a good way to put this? Foodshops is somebody who shouldn't be supported in having these conversations in any serious sense. What Chud did on his panel is the correct action, because what Foodshops should be used for, if you like, if there is a utility to this, it's mockery. It's mockery. Mock her, because then the next person who comes along and thinks, hey, this is a topic I can, and are you listening, Smugbug? This is a topic that I could talk about. We'll look at Foodshops and go, nah, look what happened to Foodshops. And when Smug comes back, if he starts having these conversations, people are going to look weirdly at him.
Demonstrate stigma to me. No.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Bro, if I asked you, okay, can you
can't demonstrate your understanding, and I appreciate that, which is
Foodshops is useful in normalizing the stigmatization. There you go.
Is part of my issue. So, given that you don't understand even just your own personal experience of being stigmatized, it's not terminally online.
Quantify stigma. Nobody knows.
I'm talking to you as someone who does research.
The irony of, like, people need to stop saying, oh my god, you're so terminally online. Foodshops, you look like you've never left your fucking house. You've opened an OnlyFans. You are not in a position to call anyone else terminally online, okay?
In a field where what I say and do impacts.
You can't mock her if she stops talking about it. Fortunately, that's not going to fucking happen, is it?
For my field, for my subdiscipline.
She's not that fucking smart.
Terrorist research?
Yes, and what I say and do, if I am fucking careless, impacts not only just like Muslim people, but brown people. It impacts policy decisions. It impacts more than just you, right?
Okay, this is really soy sulfur, but I'm sorry, but actually she's right. So when the Ukraine war happened, I just started streaming around this period, and because I have a master's in counterterrorism, lots of people were saying, "Hey Beckett, what do you think about the war in Ukraine?" Nothing. I have no strong opinions on the war in Ukraine. I do have strong opinions, and did at the time, but I didn't want to go and talk on any panels because this is when I was full on just mostly doing politics. But I don't know enough, or didn't at the time, about the interactions in history in the region. It's not where I'd specialized, and having a qualification in something means that people take you more seriously. And I didn't think it was responsible for people to take my take seriously when I, at the time, didn't really know what the fuck I was talking about. And that is, like, an actual point. WoW Masters, yeah, like, again, this is it's a year-long course, guys. Yeah, chill. I'm not, it's just fucking, like, I love my degree, but it's not my career. It gives me a specialized bit of knowledge about one thing that I wrote a dissertation on.
Why the hell does this standard only apply to me?
Because people hear a fucking belligerent pedophile when you're talking, and they say, "Oh my god."
All of us are terminally online. Yes.
And then they take that and they run with it.
If they don't believe it, they can just fucking ignore it. Who cares? Okay? All right? They don't have to watch my content.
They don't, though. That's the difference. Right? And so what you say and do impacts more than just you. You don't
just hide your qualifications and go all in. Yeah, well.
Of you as a person.
Realize every streamer streams without really caring all that much about the outside audience all that much, right?
Fine.
Like, for
I'm
example,
not talking about
Look at Chud.
everyone else.
UK Masters only a year. Yeah, unlike America, we can actually like learn things a bit faster over here.
I'm talking about you.
Do you think? Okay. But I'm saying that you don't come at me with the same energy like you do with other people at all right? I don't see that happening. You're only doing this because it's specifically about kids. I get it. Does that make sense?
I must chief find Jesus.
You're actually misrepresenting sulfur, especially when we take into look at No, stop. I'm talking for you right now. Okay. Yeah. So. No, when we look at, for instance, Sulfur and Wick and like what happened in that Discord before Sulfur left, Sulfur was going hard in the fucking paint in there talking about stuff. When Sulfur cares about things, she cares about them. Maybe she doesn't go hard in about every last little thing, but this is when she does.
Cares about things, okay?
All right.
And this is my issue. She doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
You're not part of my audience. Why should I care? You're not part of my viewer base.
No, but I cared about you, dumbass. I did. At one point, I cared about you. That's fine.
Do you realize that somebody can care about somebody in a way that is abusive or in a negative manner?
Are you calling me abusive?
No, not all care is good care, right? That's what I'm saying. Not all care is good care. Does that make sense? I think the way that you care about me is in a way that kind of takes away my autonomy. I don't appreciate that. And you can actually believe it. You can believe that I don't.
About the
oh my god.
Hold on.
Comment that I didn't even fucking make?
Foodshops, you shouldn't have any autonomy. You shouldn't have any autonomy, Foodshops. You don't know how to use it. Holy shit. Foodshops broke Hannah. Yeah. Yeah. Look at the fucking chat. Holy shit. Can you share any thoughts now on Ukraine? Yeah, free Ukraine, fuck Russia. There you go. There are my thoughts. Look, I think having uninformed opinions and being able to debate things is great. I like that element of Twitch poll. I do. I would rather like debate and talk to people about topics that they're not expert in. It's more interesting. That's it. It's more fun. I came here to have fun. I didn't come here to fucking prove anything.
You're making it implicitly. No.
Should be in a padded cell. True.
Right. Let's be very fair.
This is an absolutely outrageous fucking claim.
You're pointing towards a harm that you can't quantitatively like demonstrate anyway, right?
You don't even understand stigma.
You're not really
so I'm not going to go into every fucking aspect of why.
No,
I tried to
I-
explain to you,
Holy
but
shit,
you just
Hannah.
don't want to listen.
I understand.
Has anyone checked in with Hannah? Is she still typing? Is there one person still watching this stream while it's unlisted and it's just Hannah typing it over and over again?
Stigma, but you're putting it in a way where I think is stupid, right? Does that make sense?
Wait, Diesel is researching Cobes?
This is your chance to talk, by the way. I
Oh,
don't
poor
wanna fight
Diesel.
dead air right now. This is good content, though. I'll be fair.
What do you mean? Why there's dead air?
There you go. That's the key. That's the key to food shops. That's good. It's good content, though. It's good content, guys. You can call me a pedophile because it's good content. Yeah, but no one's watching it on your channel. Nobody's going to be giving you money in the long term. And if they are, it's going to be like Cobes, where they're like giving you money just to keep you going just enough that they can continue to laugh at you. If you want to be a clown, but do not be surprised when people fucking laugh at you. You big-footed, red-nosed idiot.
Air. I can't be so flabbergasted. Just fucking absolutely.
Why does food shops just not join the Demon Mama community?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what else to say. Bro,
I understand that you're not good
Okay,
when somebody's bringing like an aggression to you, but I'm just
Do you know
saying.
how many times people have aggressively came at me? That's ridiculous. I feel like it's really ridiculous. Like, out of everybody, you shouldn't be saying that to me at all. Like, you know that the people came at me with the most aggression ever. Like, I don't know why you're saying this.
Because, to be perfectly honest with you, there are a lot of people who say a lot less insane shit than what you're kind of getting at right now. With way less smug fucking belligerent.
You're not specifying.
Right?
The problem is that you're not specifying anything right now. You're just.
Yeah, this convo was last night, Matt.
It's not. I don't know what else to say.
Do you want to? Are we doing a food shops podcast part 2?
Like,
you aren't going to listen to
fucking this shit, man.
anything I say, and you're being belligerent.
You want to preach?
No,
Get it.
I'm
It's a
telling you
series.
to fuck off.
Yeah, no, not based off your advice. What the fuck? I know that. Here's the thing.
No, I know you haven't listened to my advice ever, and you've continued to fucking make this worse for yourself. Period.
Worse how?
For
What do you
months.
define by worse?
What do
What
you fucking think I'm talking about?
What do you define by? No.
You
what do
were
define
on
by
a
worse? 'Cause
stream
I'm
today talking about
curious.
being a fucking pedophile in front of thousands of people.
I think so, Beckett. Take notes.
Right? For me, for whatever that is, sure.
You
like, I
think
shouldn't
that
have
you're
bitten down
getting
that
it
bullet.
done, and
I'll be totally fair. I'll be totally fair. I shouldn't have bitten down that bullet. But the thing is like, you have to keep in mind that that bullet I bit down on, it was specifically within the context of that person's definition. Does that
You
make
have
sense to
not
you?
listened to me ever.
What? Are you gonna engage with what I just said? What the?
I'm new to all this, gotta say, leftist YouTube is extremely entertaining, like watching multiple train derailments at once. I cannot stress enough that this isn't leftist YouTube. Like, Vosh and, like, Demon Mama and, I guess, President Sunday are, but, when you go into full leftist YouTube, oh, it's even worse. If you want to check out, like, some leftist YouTube stuff, check out Kid Not Ken. He goes into some of the more insane shit.
That you're biting a bullet. I'm saying you should not have even been there. Talking about this issue, which has been my specific advice to you.
It was a fun.
Matt, Sulfur's usually very based. In her
I don't know what else
defense.
to tell you. It was a fun topic. It was a good topic. All right.
I'm glad it's fun for you. Just
Right,
so
who
you're
am I harming?
aware.
Who am I harming? Who am I harming? Go.
Just so that you're aware, people
Oh, that'd be
take
based, actually, Matt.
outrageous. Okay, but you can't let me finish because you don't want to hear what I'm saying
Yeah,
to you.
Fitch,
which is that
you are being a little shitty. Let Sulfur finish. She talks slower, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
All right, but
oh,
don't
Sulfur.
make me
you do has an impact, right? People say, "Oh my god, vile, repulsive, fucking smug, smarmy pedophile," and they take that thought and they say, "Okay, well, this disgusting freak."
No, it's like completely losing it. It's just... It's just a wall of text from Hannah. Just like, fuck off, pedo. Jesus Christ.
Said that this research was being done that said X, Y, and Z, and it impacts researchers, it impacts people getting funding, it impacts policy. You have more impact than just your little fucking bubble.
Okay.
You don't want to see that because
That's-
it's inconvenient for you.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's great. But I think the way I'm doing doing things is perfectly fine. And unless you are able to demonstrate to me in a specific way, I'm probably having a hard time.
FBI might have an issue with what you're doing, but okay, sure. Right?
Why does that do that?
I mean, Vosh was reported already, how many times? Over his shit the other week? Because technically, volley possession is illegal, right? In the United States?
I'm not Vosh. I'm not
No,
Vosh.
I know. You're much smaller and you're much, much more vulnerable, right? You don't fucking get it.
I am actually so confused. I'm just confused.
No, I know
don't
you're
know what
confused.
You're saying.
You're fucking lost.
No, because you're not giving any specific examples where I'm able to...
Okay, so I don't know whether this is the point Sulphur's making, but there's a twofold point here. When people wanted to take down Mr. Girl, they were able to because he's small enough that basically they could mass report his channel multiple times. If Foodshops carries on down this path, it's not going to be that long until she's just booted off YouTube. She will catch the attention of the wrong group that thinks she is a freak, and they will just mass report her until her channel doesn't exist anymore. That's just the reality. They don't care about the content. They just want to get rid of pedophiles. I can't say I fucking blame them. The other side is that Foodshops doesn't strike me as somebody who's particularly careful. Vosh doesn't either, but at least he has the money and kind of notoriety to support himself. The fact is that if she keeps on going this way, Foodshops also promotes her OnlyFans on YouTube. Yeah, she's not going to have a channel for long if she carries. Yeah, my prediction is I don't think Foodshops' channel is going to last very long at this rate. I think she's hitting the curve where people are just going to mass report her. You shouldn't, by the way. Don't mass report people. Don't take people's channels down, obviously. But I think that's kind of like the fucking outcome. The other side is I think if she starts catching the attention of the authorities, eventually they're going to start fucking looking into her. And does she have something illegal on her hard drives? I don't fucking know, but she seems retarded enough to, right?
To engage with you on that front. I'm willing to engage with you on a good faith way, but it just seems like you just came in here to preach.
No, you just don't like what I'm telling you, which is that you should have stopped engaging with this subject, period. Months ago.
So what I did was I changed my mindset and I'm re-engaging with it in a better mindset. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You are fucking retarded. You don't have a mindset. You have fucking severe autism. God, this is like Chris Chan being like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. It was fine when Chris Chan fucking drank his own semen and Fanta. He knew what he was doing. Fucking retards.
It's the wrong thing to do, and you're still causing
am I having
harm.
Mental breakdowns? Am I having mental breakdowns over this compared to November?
No, I know you don't care. I know you don't care. Yeah.
Wait, what is
I'm
the
no
difference?
longer
Is there
at the
a
point of
difference
caring
there
about what you care, because you already told me at the start of this conversation.
Hold on, I don't care.
And that's great. Done.
Smoke a cigarette.
One question.
I'm doing fine.
A solid suggestion. I like it.
No, I don't care.
I don't need your care. All right.
Stick with me. Jesus Christ. All right.
Yeah. You're asking me to make sense for you out of what I'm saying. You don't want to listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, explain. Go ahead. I'll give you one chance. Go.
Are you gonna actually give them a chance, or are you gonna talk halfway through them saying the thing? I'm being real here.
I'll be honest. I am annoyed. Okay,
you're annoyed. Okay, no, wait. Shut the fuck up, Sulphur. No, you're annoyed, but you are engaging really badly with Sulphur. Sulphur is trying to lay this out. Okay, just in a general sense, you are being at least a fucking dick in this separately from the rest of the criticisms.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
say the whole point, but don't be
marvelous.
Go ahead.
Don't say that. Don't be too long. Just give her fucking time to talk. It's that simple.
And I appreciate the quick note. She doesn't care about normalizing pedophilic content.
No, stop. Shut the fuck up. Sulphur, just make the point. Sulphur, just make the point.
She doesn't care about the research. She doesn't care about the actual implications. She doesn't care that other people might hear that.
When you actually talk, it's not actually a point to contend on. It is, I don't care.
Because my issue is harm that's being caused. No, I know you don't care. That's being made clear to me.
Okay.
I'm good on that front.
How so?
What do you mean, how so? You told me at the beginning you don't care. You just went on 5 minutes of saying you don't care. That's fine.
Okay, to be very clear, I don't care specifically about how you feel about me at this point, okay? And I don't need your caring about me or a lack of care. I don't care.
So what else are we going to talk about?
Nothing! You came in here just to yell at me. I don't know what to tell you.
I actually was waiting patiently to come read a piece about why democracy is a religion and it's a false prophet, but...
You were waiting patiently for what, Sulfur? What? Well, I'm glad you had this convo instead. Jesus fucking wept.
So, I don't know.
We can talk about that later.
I don't know.
It's fine.
You don't need to engage with my material.
I'm kidding. I talked to Sulfur about this dumb shit as well.
I'm not going to. I'm
Yeah,
trust
like,
me, I'm not
good.
going
Then
to.
What problem? What problem do you have? I'm so confused.
Oh, up until what, 10 minutes ago, still cared. I don't care that it's fine. You don't give a fuck about harm and so on and so
Sulfur's
on.
just like, listen. What brand do I smoke? At the moment, I'm smoking Silk Cuts. Because they're what I can get delivered to the house, and I couldn't be bothered to go out today. Generally, I smoke Chesterfield Red or Marlboro Red.
So I don't.
Or Lucky Strike if I can get them. I really like Lucky Strike.
Specific again. I don't care specifically about what you care about me. All right.
No, that's fine.
Oh,
You
okay.
do you.
What else? All right. You sure you went into this with the best of mindsets? I'm telling you right now, I'm perfectly fine. I
Sorry, Huz. You know I love you.
don't know about you though.
You sound heated. But
I
all
am
right.
heated because you're being annoying.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, I'm being
And I'm
annoying.
not afraid of expressing that at all because I've never shied away from my feelings or
Because
expressed.
I'm being annoying. Cute. Okay,
Yes, you're
fuck
being
off
annoying,
then.
yes. What?
Right?
I've already fucked off. I've always fucked off. What are you talking about? Okay, all right. See ya.
All right, Sulfur. I think there are other people that
if you
want
want
to yellow.
primordial big bad who is that big bad booty daddy? There's like 3 people that
Yeah, I
are
know.
also
I think they all
Oh,
want to
listen.
talk.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I'll be
I
back
have
to talk
to
about
get
back
this-
to you
I'm asking
later.
if you want to do
Bye-bye.
this.
I
Okay.
have wait, hold on. There is a mystery I sort of want to get out of the way. I'm pretty sure Chai hated me, right? Like
Mhm.
Chai was like going incessantly after me before, but like, why was there such a friendly reception in DM?
Reddy, life is hell. Yeah, it is, buddy. I'm right there with you.
Do you want me to be honest? I think a lot of us have been friendlier because, one, you have SFO going around saying that you're kind of retracting a lot of your previous statements, and so giving you the fair benefit to actually listen to you, hear what you have to say, might have some value, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably why people can change their opinions of you.
Awesome.
And they were.
That's fantastic.
And so that's not the case. Now, but...
I don't think Rezzy's wrong here. I think a lot of this is to do with the fact that SFO is clouted. SFO has been running defense, in my opinion, kind of unhelpfully. I don't really get SFO's angle for some of this. I know people say chaser. I just think SFO kind of likes chaos. And also, I'm going to side with Jeff Holiday's take. SFO is... can be kind of fucking... dumb sometimes. Look, SFO doesn't always have the best takes. I'm just gonna say that.
I don't want to jump you. I think
He has, however, been very good to Star. I'm very grateful to him for that, and I've watched his content in the past and enjoyed him. So,
Listen, if you made your point, you're all good.
there are
right?
I understand
But-
that there are other people here that want to make points. If you
I
want to get yelled at,
Okay.
yeah, I'm asking you because I'm pretty sure they're going to yell about you to begin with because that's what it is.
I don't know about that. Okay.
I think it'll be quick. Okay, so
Okay.
all right,
All right. Go
we're
ahead.
gonna
SFO just wants Foodshops more vulnerable so he can prey on her. Short for Taku mumbles. Holy shit, Queen.
start with this one, Primordial.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, going with you first.
well. Foodshops. Are you there?
Is that what Primordial actually sounds like? Fuck. Primordial, you need to stream, buddy. Your voice is fucking gorgeous. What are you doing?
Okay. All right. Yeah. What's up?
Are you gonna run?
Maybe I will if you continue preaching. Yeah. Or doing whatever.
Do you understand at all why it's bad to be a pedophile?
Yes. Because
do?
it is an attraction you cannot demonstrate in action in real life.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck was that?
why it's bad to be a pedophile?
Yes. Because it is an attraction you cannot demonstrate in action in real life.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Not in action. Not doing something. Do you understand why it's bad to be that at all?
Because you have an attraction that you cannot carry out in real life because it's very morally bad.
You are a fucking retard. Why are you dressing this up? It is bad because you want to fuck kids. Like, you are trying to have... Your sexual desire is towards something, or, like, and this is... It's actually really similar for bestiality, that you can only have a relationship with when they are in a highly vulnerable position and cannot understand what you are doing to them. It is the same thing as, like, rape and stuff like this. It's in these bandwidths of you are taking advantage in one of the worst possible ways of something that cannot defend itself. I fucking... This has to stop. This has to stop. These weird fucking... Can you give me the deep moral reasons why you think this is bad? Can you explain it within, like, act or rule utilitarian? Fuck off! You know why this is bad. We all know why this is bad. How fucking retarded are you?
What part of that don't you understand?
You don't seem to understand what I'm asking. Do you understand why it's bad to be a pedophile?
Did you not hear what I just said, or I'm so confused?
Because we don't want kids to get hurt.
Yeah, that's
And you seem to be
literally
okay
my
with
entire
hurting kids.
reasoning. That's literally what I said. What are you talking about?
No, you kind of like move around it. You don't want to say what it really is.
What the fuck? Bro, I'm putting it in a way where it is clearly
It's Spud, how you doing?
right? If a person has an attraction that is forbidden to carry out in action in real life, then that is where the harm comes from. That is why we want to protect kids, right?
I don't care about your action. You're jerking off to kids.
Oh my fucking god.
It's bad.
Okay.
Just say it plainly.
Jerking off to a cartoon drawn depiction of children. Okay, let's be very clear. All right.
Really go outside and say that to anyone.
Okay, again, let's be clear. It is the implication that you are doing this because you are supplementing your fucking degenerate attraction to children into a drawing. This isn't hard. The implication is that if you had the opportunity or this was in some way available to you, you would interact with it. If the law is the only thing stopping you from taking a bad moral action, you are bad. It's really fucking simple. Like, I don't understand how people have issues with this. It's the same thing of, like, if you look at slavery and you're like, slavery was fine when it was legal. If you're one of these people, it's like, things are morally bad because the law says so. And these people do exist. You have no moral compass. You are just doing things because you're afraid of the repercussions. And that makes you a vile piece of shit. Like, I don't know how this is hard for people. I like how Foodshops got one win, got a bunch of positive attention, jumped right back into the lolly debate. Yeah, because this is my crowded moment. I can go and chud logics and be called a pedophile in front of 1,500 people. What a howling retard. I'm late, but I'm here. How's it y'all? Good evening, Rag.
Primordial, good thing I'm not talking about that outside then. So I think I'm good on that front.
I think you should. I think you really should.
That's what you sound like, by the way.
Okay, I don't. That's fine.
All right.
Look, I would say what you sound like, but I don't want to get reservoir banned.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Anything more, Primordial?
I don't like getting anybody banned either.
Look, you keep talking around it. You know, people keep saying like, "Oh, it's a drawing. It's this."
Yeah, President Sunday, like, can be very, very good at that cutting stuff.
Go outside and say it.
Rather debate slavery? Me too.
Why the fuck would I go outside and say it? You're saying as if I am not, like, self-aware, but I'm totally self-aware on this front, okay?
You guys.
This is Foodshops? Hold on. Oh, fuck, yeah, okay. Fuck, I hate the way YouTube's thing looks. Hey, it's a link to Sideshow Bob standing on rakes. There we go.
You know what'll happen.
Thank you, Oz.
Well, yeah, of course. I'll probably get stoned to death, which is why I'm not saying it outside. What the fuck? That's the obvious... I don't know why you keep repeating the questions. This is some kind of gotcha. You're just look incredibly silly.
So
yeah, no. Foodshops definitely winning in this. She's really winning the audience over by the fact that Hannah had stopped posting that she's a fucking pedophile.
To do, you know that other people see it as bad.
Okay, am I having sex with kids? Actually,
we don't know.
Oh,
why don't you try and find out and produce some
Silver
evidence?
made a good point. You know, the FBI does
She did not.
investigate things.
She did not make a good point. Okay, if you want to call the FBI on me, go ahead, try it.
I would strongly suggest anyone listening to put a tip in.
Okay, cool, awesome. Anything else? All right, cool. Who's next?
Next one.
By the way, low opposition. Okay, very disappointed.
the fact that she views this as, guys, this is a debate, this is how I get clout, rather than the fact that people are saying, hey, you should be investigated by the FBI and we hope you end up in fucking prison, you degenerate freak, says an awful lot about Foodshops. She's like, oh, this is that people will look back on this when I'm a big content creator. You are going to be streaming to TikTok from a fucking prison cell, you degenerate freak. They say the shit they do because they know online there aren't consequences. Yeah. It's interesting as well, like she said, oh, I wouldn't say this in public, I'd get beaten up. Yeah. Because any rational person is going to look at this and be like, there's a big wall over there without you standing in front of it, and that seemed weird to us. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. That's a primordial conversation. Okay.
Who's next?
Next one.
By the way, low opposition, okay? Very disappointed.
She can't seriously think she looks good here. She does, because she's retarded. We're going to come to her we're at halfway through, but we're going to come to her stream next. And her stream is interesting.
Alright, big bad.
Go ahead.
So, I just wanted to ask you, Foodshops, to basically, Primordial stole my thunder a little bit there. But
Stay to your
Not
west.
really.
Don't be
We have no
idiot.
thunder.
can you shut the fuck up? Like,
Am I talking right now?
you just interrupted me twice.
Well, I was just quiet
It's
just there.
This is the whole problem with you. It's that you, like, have a
Oh,
complete...
great. A preaching.
You're
Nice.
completely
In before Beckett leaks nudes, I will never leak nudes.
disconnected from reality.
Get it out of your system. Oh, yeah. Get it out of your system. Oh, yeah. Yep,
It's
I'm the one
Blood Sports, guys.
disconnected
I'm
from
going so
reality,
well.
yep.
Yeah,
Even though I
fucking
literally said if I go outside and
retard.
talk about it, I get
Retard.
stoned to death. Yep. That's disconnected from
But you
reality.
still jerk off to child porn.
It is jerking off to a drawn depiction.
You're splitting
Of children.
hairs. You're splitting
Okay,
hairs. It
why
doesn't matter.
do you think? Okay, why do you think I'm splitting hairs here?
Because it is a depiction of a child.
Exactly. It's different
Yes.
from real life. Okay, that is a distinction I always
You
make.
are so
I'm talking
delusional.
about
You
it.
don't, this is my point. You don't live in real life. You don't express any of these opinions.
Oh no,
to
I'm
anybody
breathing.
in
My
your
heart
real
is
life.
beating. Life is
All
good.
that
Okay,
stuff you
I don't know what
said
to tell
about
you.
your psychiatrist and how they said it was okay for you to watch CP.
Okay. Do you know what
Like,
OCD is?
nobody,
Hold on. No. You
Do you know what OCD is? Fucking hell.
said
Just
one point.
fucking
let's
hell,
go over
come
it.
on.
Let's just go over
yes,
the
I
entire
know what
thing.
OCD is.
Wait, no. Let's do it. What, okay, tell me what
Are you
OCD is.
trying to say that your propensity to jerk off to CP is OCD?
No. I'm just
Because
seeing
you just
if you-
admitted
no.
earlier that this
I'm
has
just
been
seeing if
something
you
that's been going
understand.
on
No,
through your
I'm just seeing
entire
if you
life, that
understand.
you've always been attracted to
I'm
minors.
gonna mute you. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is the problem and the frustration is that a lot of people don't seem to know how OCD works. Okay, for example, OCD is an anxiety
Listen,
disorder.
don't have a
all right?
dick measuring
When you are
contest with
looping
me,
around
okay?
for
My
OCD,
expertise
you're
is in
looping
biology. Don't tell
on
me,
and
oh yeah, you don't know
ruminating
what
on the
OCD
anxiety,
is.
okay?
You
Your
are so
triggers
delusional
that
and a waste
dedicate
of time.
itself to the anxiety. When you are
Truly
triggered by
are.
something that reminds you of something, you are basically a victim of that, right? So, for example, a person who is extremely religious would maybe have a propensity to homosexual OCD. And on that specific front, if they see something like a gay pride flag, all right, they will get triggered because they get the intrusive thought, okay? But once
This is the single fucking dumbest argument I've ever fucking heard. It's actually kind of fucking amazing that it even exists. That her play for this, and isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting whenever fucking pedophiles, I'm slipping into it now. I'm slipping into it, fuck. Isn't it interesting whenever pedophiles are going, hey, people should accept us? It's always, hey, think about the LGBT community. We're just like part of the LGBT community. And I hate to steal fucking shoe on heads thing, but you can't fucking sit with us. Okay? Fuck off. No one wants you. I plan on beating my healthy relationship with alcohol, so my therapist recommend I start working in a bar. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous. Hey, do you have a drug addiction? We know how to cure that. The real problem is you're scared of your drug addiction, so why not go and hang out in a crack house for the next 6 weeks? Fucking idiots.
Once they get the intrusive thought, they will begin ruminating, right? So when they begin ruminating, that is the part of OCD that is really harmful, obviously. Now, in order to fix OCD,
Big bad, let her big bad.
Look, I don't understand how you can say this. You can't be like, hey, now Foodshops enjoys lolly in an ethical way. No, you don't seem to understand everyone's problem with this. You fucking freak.
Big bad.
Jesus Christ.
Big bad. Let her
painful.
Finish, and then you
painful.
All right, so if you want to go ahead and fix OCD, one of the things that you sort of have to get over is specifically the CBT aspect, okay? For example, cognitive...
Interesting. So we'll come to two things. Firstly, I've got a friend with severe OCD, and they would scrub themselves raw. They would clean their entire house top to bottom and then go and have a shower, and then be like, shit, everything's dirty, and re-clean the shower, and then clean the entire house, up and down. And they would scrub themselves fucking raw. And, like, I don't think OCD is something you should, like, particularly joke about. It's actually, like, people go, oh my god, I'm so OCD. OCD, for those who, like, know people who have really severe OCD, is really fucked up. It destroys your life. It's horrific. Secondly, fucking... the way that this conversation is treated from Foodshops, trying to get wins over people and trying to debate people on it, or like trying to take little terms, is what she always does. So you'll notice that when she like was talking about the issues with her, like a couple of weeks ago, she was like, well, I'm an unreliable narrator. Where'd you get that from, Foodshops? Was it me? It was me saying that you're an unreliable narrator. And then Foodshops would start calling herself an unreliable narrator. Now she's saying CBT. She's never said this before, but she said it because she's just come from a debate with fucking Smugbug, who was talking about cognitive behavioral therapy. Okay? She steals things, and then she's like, oh, I can build an argument with this, and then I'll sound clever. Because she has no thoughts of her own, because she is fucking retarded. There are people who are missing half of their brains who are smarter than Foodshops. Okay? Foodshops says she has every mental health condition under the sun. Fuck, I don't... Firstly, I think Foodshops has some, like, shit that's never been diagnosed in another human being before. Okay? I also think that, like, the idea of Foodshops talking about sexual relationships is fucking wild. The last time Foodshops got fucked, it was by genetics.
Behavioral therapy is...
and yes, I stole that joke from Twitter. Fuck all of you.
Cock and ball torture, okay? So for that one specifically, you're exposed to a little bit at a time until you're finally getting rid of the anxiety. No, it does not mean I'm being exposed to child pornography, okay? What that means is it exposes you to anything that reminds you of that anxious thought. For example, for a person who has the gay OCD, the homosexual OCD, right? They are being exposed more and more towards gay-related material. It doesn't mean that they're gay. For example, an ace person can have HOCD. An ace person can have POCD as well, right? So what I'm saying is they're exposed more and more until, that happens. Now, my lolly consumption is completely separate from the OCD aspect. At the time, the reason...
Yes! That's the fucking problem, okay? You fucking retard. Jesus Christ.
Why I gave POCD up is mainly because of the reason that I was panicking. And obviously I don't stand by that anymore, right? Because I realize it is irresponsible. Now, if you want to talk about how, okay, so I basically brought up, hey, by the way, therapist person, I consume lolly. And my therapist was like, whoa, okay, all right. So, and I'm like, okay, but my POCD gets triggered when I consume lolly. So I try to avoid lolly, just mainly because, it triggers my POCD, it triggers anxiety. And then the therapist goes like, you sort of want to expose yourself to that fear. So what you want to do is that you, like, unfortunately, it does sound weird, but you sort of, on these specific cases, you do sort of want to consume lolly.
No, they didn't. I don't believe you. That's a lie. Firstly, that's a lie. I don't think this ever fucking happened. I don't think this conversation ever happened. That's not how a therapist reacts to any of this shit. At all. Like, the actual response, from my experience of being in therapy and talking to other people who've either gone through therapy or have psychology degrees, seems to be that if you say something like that, it's like, okay, well, let's analyze why you're feeling that way. Not, hey, let's try exposure therapy with your chosen form of pornography. I'm sorry, that's just not true. That's a lie. If it is true, bring a therapist out. Contact them. Bring them on stream. I'm sure all of us and a medical board and an ethics board would like to review what the fuck they are talking about. Okay? Yeah, absolutely no fucking way.
Okay? That's it. It's not complicated. It's not hard. And
I know
that,
it's not
by the way,
complicated.
that
And-
part was
oh my
only
God, are you done
specifically
yet?
one small segment of one session out of like 15 sessions or something. Okay? So yeah, it's what the fuck.
Okay, Big Bad.
15 sessions? Okay. This is a bit of a stretch. That's a very specific number. So 15 sessions is a couple of months. So either you're prescribed a therapist or you choose to go to one. I don't know how it is in the US, but generally speaking, so I had a particular thing I needed dealt with. I had a set number of sessions to go and deal with that thing. That's very targeted therapy if you're doing that. It was, I have a problem, it needs to be fixed. It was, firstly, it was much more than 15 sessions. I think I was going through a therapist for months to deal with what I had to deal with. Secondly, when you're dealing with something like that, when you're dealing with someone like Foodshops, you're dealing with somebody with clearly a lot of mental health problems. I think you would either be seeing a therapist for a lot longer, or you'd be seeing a therapist for something much more specific. This all sounds like fucking bollocks to me. Again, it sounds like regurgitated information that's not really hers. I've done ERP therapy as it's a treatment for OCD, and she's literally lying about it. That's not what ERP is. Well, I thought ERP was erotic roleplay, so I've got no fucking idea.
Okay.
I went through a very specific therapy. I went through cognitive behavioral therapy.
Yeah, it's your go.
I
Big
already
Bad.
knew about that.
I'm very open about this.
Anyway.
People should be open about therapy. It's like getting a leg fixed. Be open about it. That's fine. But, like, again, when you go through specific types of therapy, you still get a feeling for other people who are, I don't know, talking shit about it. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's cut to the chase. Didn't you say that your therapy was successful? You're done with therapy, right?
Yeah, which is why I advocate for
Okay,
mental health.
and okay, stop. Did you or did you not jerk off to child porn 2 days ago? Or you said you jerk off every 2 days to child porn. You're still doing that, right?
I disagree with the characterization of child porn because that implies an
Oh
actual
my
child.
God.
It stands for exposure response prevention. Okay, thank you. Again, not a therapist, talk to erudite. I've got no fucking ideas, but yeah, again, it's helpful to know that other people who've been through this are like, yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Again, you are splitting.
Hey, leg fixed, don't come at me, amputee. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I'm trying. Arm fixed. Do I have to be careful about this one now?
Okay, you
Shit.
are still masturbating,
No.
drawing pictures of children, of cartoons of children, right?
When you
Okay,
say
so
Happy birthday, Matt Pitt, by the way.
Okay,
It's
hold on.
abundantly clear that you're lying about your therapy, A, okay?
I'm
Because
not lying.
nobody
It's
worth
very
their
far
salt
for
would
me to
tell
lie.
us.
It's almost impossible for me to lie, by the way.
Nobody
For good
worth
reasons.
their salt.
Oh, this is interesting. Hold on. Fuck, do I need to turn this up a little bit? They've got quieter.
Or you said you jerk off every 2 days to child porn. You're still doing that, right?
I disagree with the characterization of child porn because that implies an
Oh
actual
my
child.
god. Again, you are splitting hairs. Okay, you are still masturbating
No.
to drawing pictures of children, of cartoons of children, right?
When
Okay,
you say
so
child
you're-
porn, okay,
It's
hold on.
abundantly clear that you're lying about your therapy, A, okay?
I'm
Because
not lying.
nobody
It's
worth
very
their
far
salt
from
would
me to
tell
lie.
them.
It's almost
I'm not lying. It's very far from being a lie.
impossible for me to lie, by the way.
Nobody
It's almost impossible for me to lie, by the way. Okay, it's almost impossible for you to lie. So you were lying before when you were talking about this, and you're now saying that it cured you, and the POCD has nothing to do with the Lollycon stuff. You just look at Lollycon. And secondly, you call yourself a pedophile. It's impossible for you to lie, and you seem to have these mental breaks where you look at the camera and call yourself a pedophile. You said you wanted to wrap yourself around a 12-year-old. You are saying it is impossible for you to lie. Okay, you're a fucking pedophile then. I don't know what to tell you. Like, fucking what? Hey, Chai, how you doing? I've been talking about you and how you're my favorite.
Nobody worth their salt would tell a patient that. Okay, A, that's
Okay, you're
part
not
one.
a
I know how you're
therapist,
lying.
and you're not a specialist in that.
Stop. B, you said you completed your therapy. Okay? And
Sure,
you
for
still have the
OCD.
same issue. You still have the same issue. So you must have had a horrible
Because-
therapist. then.
okay. You cannot fix your mental health issues permanently. You can't cure them, okay? The best thing you can do...
Yeah, firstly, yes, you can. For some of them anyway. And secondly, shut the fuck up.
is you can keep them down. That's it.
So
And so far, I
And
haven't
you're-
got the tools to keep them down. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
your
Right.
definition of keeping it down is still masturbating to drawn pictures of children every 2 days.
No,
That's
keeping it down. No, you're misrepresenting me. Keeping it
No, I'm
down
not.
means I take sertraline, right, which is medication for OCD. All right, and number two, keeping it down also means that honestly, I don't even get POCD attacks anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. So with that specific front, I just take medication.
Okay,
That's enough
so
for me.
all the CP jerking.
Oh god, it's like the Ross thing. You don't care about me. I've got all these problems, Jim, and your problem is you don't care. And I side with Jim. No, I don't care about you, you fucking degenerate. He was right when he said that, and more people should say that. If you are a degenerate that has an attraction to children, go and deal with it. But no one's going to care about you. No one should fucking care about you. Go the fuck away. Because you are having conversations openly on the internet, which is supporting normalization of this shit. You fucking freak.
Off has nothing to do with your POCD, excuse me.
Again, I
It's something
disagree with your
that's,
framing.
like you said earlier, it's deep
Wait, hold on.
seated.
We
It's
can't
been-
move
I've got no idea about any of the medication stuff. I'm sorry. I don't fucking know.
Your entire
Wait.
life.
Wait, we can't move past this point of you calling it CP, right? Because when
Okay,
people
again,
think of-
listen,
Are you letting me
there's a
finish?
reason.
Persevere, are you
There's
the
a reason.
moderator?
Dude, Foodshops,
I
to be clear, stop.
6 minutes.
Stop. Yeah, you did go on for a very long time. I think that you gotta
Just
get big about the
reiterating
same thing.
same tired
Okay,
bullshit
go ahead.
you always say.
I'll probably write it down. Yep. Go ahead.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Okay, so I totally lost my train of thought there because I keep
Good.
getting interrupted. Good. Okay. Whatever. My point is that you're still not cured. You still masturbate to these drawn pictures. You're not going to call it CP because it's a cartoon. It's not an actual.
I don't blame Big Bad here because he doesn't seem to understand what she's saying. She's not saying that she's cured of her pedophilia. She's saying that she's cured of the anxiety around the fact that she's a pedophile or might be a pedophile. But my argument would be, well, it sounds like you've just accepted that you're into drawn child pornography. Because, like, you clearly seem to be highly defensive of this shit. In the UK, it's common anxiety depression medication. Yeah, I know nothing about meds. I'm sorry, guys. I don't. I can't help you, okay?
Picture of a kid. Okay, you're not going to therapy anymore. You're saying that you're not gonna, renege on anything you're saying about, pedophilia being bad, okay? And then you're wondering why everybody's coming at you. Well, now I do remember what I was going to say. So are you just said earlier that you...
Yes, I don't know what CSA AM stands for. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just calling it drawn child porn at this point, mostly because I'm sick of calling it lolly. Sorry, I've just hit that point.
You know that you can't express these views to anybody in your real life. So you know it's wrong.
Oh, thank you, weird caller guy. I try. Well, no, I don't. I kind of wake up this way.
There's no harm there. There's harm to
Put shit in my hair.
if anybody in your real life finds out about it, which, I mean, your face is all over YouTube. It's out there. The information's out there if anybody really wants to dig up and find it on you. And you seem to not care about the long-term effects of that on your life or anybody else in your life, which, you want to do harm to yourself, whatever, that's on you. But
okay, cool. Thank you, Merritt.
To be collateral damage because...
I mean, not cool. I mean, thanks for the fucking explanation. Obviously, that's fucking horrific.
Like, you just, I mean...
What is this? What is this fucking content I'm doing? Do you know, the more I watch as well, I feel like last night was just, like, the realization that this is exactly the same shit as the Ross stuff. And I'm just waiting for Foodshops to come on and be like, yeah, guys, because streaming's going badly with me, I had to get a job in a school. And then being like, I can't believe people are angry at me for getting a job. Like, fucking freak.
Pulling down, you just keep digging your hole deeper, and... I don't know what else to say on that.
Okay, good. Can I respond to every single one of your points? I wrote them all down. Okay. So, I don't want to be interrupted for this, so I'm going to mute you, all right? Okay. So, number one, all right? You say that you call it CP. Obviously, I disagree with that framing, right? Because specifically what I jerk off to is lolly. For example, there are so many people who jerk it off to lolly without actually being into CP. All right. So when it comes to CP, usually what people imagine and what people kind of think in their heads is an actual child being exploited for sexual abuse. Obviously, when it comes to lolly, it is drawn. Okay. You say it's still not cured. Okay. No, I'm not trying to cure the aspect of me being attracted to lolly. Okay. The aspect that I am trying to cure or treat is specifically the OCD aspect. Okay. OCD is an anxiety disorder. That is specifically what I'm trying to treat. Okay.
But she called it that? Yeah, she did. And then had to change it.
Now you say I still masturbate to these drawn pictures. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not going to harm anybody in real life, and I'm not escalating anything. Okay. Okay,
Foodshops, you've harmed me. The immeasurable amount of psychic damage you have done to me. It's just like you've harmed me. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, I fucking hate this bitch. I don't blame people who genuinely don't know, but hearing Foodshops say it, it was just especially grating. Yeah, look, the reason that she's gone on this tour as well, I fucking... It didn't occur to me before, but I'm going to throw some shade at Lonerbox. Because the arguments she's using are a reframing of Lonerbox's arguments and Smugbug's arguments from the panel. And she is a fucking leech. She's like a sponge. She'll take it in and regurgitate it out to defend herself. And this is why, again, you shouldn't engage with her seriously, because it is harmful to do so. Not in the sense that it's going to destroy the world, just that I have to sit here and listen to this fucking bullshit, okay?
So, you also said that I'm not going to therapy anymore. Yes, I'm not going to therapy anymore because I was taught all the tools.
Not Mr. Box. Listen, Lonerbox made some good arguments. I'm just saying he's not fucking helping. That's all. And again, I'm saying it publicly. I love Loner, but... The problem, and again, this kind of highlights the problem with having these conversations. The people who will benefit from your conversations around these topics are pedophiles. It doesn't benefit anybody else. The intellectual exercise can be conducted through a range of mediums and a range of topics. It doesn't have to be this topic. And the only time, the people who want it to be these topics are the people who want to fuck children and for that to be normalized. I'm sorry, that's just the reality. You do harm when you create frameworks that enable these people. And I'm not trying to be soy about it. It's just why it's why we always end up here. It's why we need Amos Yee with fucking Nick Pedo Bates, with fucking Ross. It's why this happens every fucking time and no one learns. It's just really frustrating. You see the same cycle on the internet repeat over and over and over again, and it always has the same outcome. The people who are having the conversation on one side are either like end up looking terrible in the long term, and the other people joining them turn out to be actual fucking pedophiles. Stop doing it. Like, just have some historic knowledge. It's like watching people invade Russia in the winter over and over again. What's wrong with you people? Some of you are very intelligent, and here you are. Just fucking stop it.
Tools in order to keep the anxiety down. And to me, I have to be very
You should be anxious, you fucking nonce.
Thankful to my therapist for that, because my therapist is fucking awesome. Okay, you said that pedophilia being bad. I agree with you. Okay, the reason that it is bad is because that a person has the sexual attraction or romantic attraction towards a child in real life, and they cannot.
The therapist was just so with a mustache and a top hat. Like, just like putting them on in the mirror. Oh no, it sounds really serious. Maybe you should watch more Lolly. Fucking freak. Oh my god. I think that was part of why he kicked her from the stream, because he realized he was way out of his depth and he didn't know the law. Wait, are you talking about Chud? Or Lonerbox? Wait, did she go on Lonerbox's stream? Yeah. Wait, am I missing a stream? Was she on Lonerbox's? Did I miss that entirely? Fuck, someone send me a link in the timestamp.
Perform it because of the morally bad aspects of it, obviously. All right, and then you're saying
a quick look. I didn't realize if that happened.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised that people are coming after me. Okay, obviously. All right, and then you said you cannot express these views in real life, obviously, right?
Oh, after?
There's lots of views that we cannot express.
Yeah. Send me a link and a timestamp. We'll watch a little bit of it. We'll interrupt this when we reach the end of this bit. Cool.
In our life, right? For example, it's very iffy to talk about
thank you.
Israel and Palestine in real life. Especially if you have a really, really denigrating opinion, or if you cannot express these opinions in a good way. Obviously,
redeem yourself, Lonerbox. No, I'm kidding. Granddad joined Loner. Quick confo for intro. Oh god, I can't. Please, can fake Beckett not become a thing? Please, come on. Haven't I suffered enough? Haven't I had gone through enough fucking pain? God.
Obviously, this is the online environment. For example, people log on to Kiwi Farms in real life. Sorry, online. People log on to more, 4chan, online, whatever. If you told anybody in real life about the contents of Kiwi Farms and 4chan, they're gonna go crazy. Okay, so that's a non-point. Okay, so and then when you say that there's harm when it comes to people in real life, there is only harm if I'm not doing a responsible job of keeping myself private. Okay, if I get doxxed, eventually, obviously there's going to be harm, but this is no different from acknowledging that as a content creator, you might become big one day and get doxxed anyway, and malicious people will come after you no matter what. Okay, so that's an aspect as a content creator.
Wait a second, let me just line this up.
Drawn child porn is really kind of great.
That's such a great timestamp. Okay.
Especially if you're showing your face, that you have to come to terms with. Okay. Finally, okay, you say I'm a disgusting human being. I don't think I am. Okay, I think I'm very nice. I'm very sweet. I'm very considerate to a lot of people around me. Okay.
You can be known as anti-rape Beckett. I'm fine with that. That's okay. Based.
Now, specifically to people who think that the things I talk about is horrendous, I do not care about you. You're not part of my audience. And, well, too bad. Listen, bring us some studies that show that me talking about it in this manner is actually harming anybody. Okay?
Can you cite some sources for me? You fucking freak.
Okay. And then finally, you said I'm digging my hole deeper. Okay. Listen, you can conceive it like that, but for me personally, my mind, at least the way I changed my mindset, is that I wasn't having fun with a lot of streaming just because of this controversy. But now I'm finally having fun. I feel as though, I'm engaging with it in a way where I feel like I'm being mentally productive. I'm being socially productive. And you know what? People in my audience like it. So I just don't.
Guys into CNC are walking red flags. Yeah, actually. Look, I think, okay, so again, it's one of these things. People can have their fetishes, that's fine. I'll take the piss out of you, but I'm really not here to judge you. Some people like BDSM, some people like blood play, some people like all kinds of kinky shit. That's fine, but do it privately and don't talk about it openly, and then when people are weird with you, be like, oh my god, you guys are just virgins. Have you never had a girlfriend? All women like to be strangled. Like, dude, what? What the fuck are you talking about? That's what's weird about it. It's not that you're into it, it's that you're, like, openly proud of being into it and you think it's a Giga Chad thing. Just, again, have a little fucking shame, okay? Let's normalize shame. Bullying, early and often.
Don't really give a fuck. Okay? That's it. Anything else?
I like your glasses, thank you.
So I think you just have.
I like the round ones, they're nice. I don't wear them much.
Brain watching too much of them, because again, you think that this isn't going to help you. I'm sorry, harm you. Are you kidding me? Don't.
This is so much. Oh my god. Bring back shame, true.